Abusuafo native for any nim say a 7 seat na yɛden aflipo area call a MPP side in this akabe 2 just on more train na right now the information just a beka came till a lebetu jano e di more mi pa e beka ahin for form organa a associate for Jubilee House any asofo for omo a Ghana ha omo say omo ye worried because omo nim truth no kwene say omo say NDC amanyuko no still na omo da so 188 seats omo 188 seats enti okwan kora a yankofo do person mo ya no mo tseso maneba 175 seats no eno na ke ntila ya amba bon tambe expose sani maria just say e ade just more rem na uti nsema woka na ase akofo ide aye force easy say money declare presidential result no na do be declare no nyema be to na nyasem ketwa a ti say no ye beka a presidential result information which an say a MPP amanyuko na ba o me ada no omukura a 38% of a Ghanaian vote into a nimguasie into numbers on made about bonting no the final result hiding about bonting and so a ECG men's hiding Ninia prese or person parliamentary no what's or the back a year 175 seats na wakwe had a more we no can say recollation no I had dear a illegal na nieme akoso e ade omonkasa mu na agasa mu no including soldiers for enche ye ba ba asambo omo no man den o makwa bonten na makwa na makokum nipa na resi no threaten ade a eko IGP dampers enya asam getoa na so ansa na kam ninkuti information aye kemtila de ma concern about so form organ ha concern about soldiers form organ ha concern about ye beka I for Morgan ha, including I for good dama or Morgan ha, took off the moon account. I just say they can even or chinking and so be account, including I for 4 in him so more or me a good dama Morgana or moon him sanimano. Then so as my sign kakla. I don't know my a came till I everyone want to say. But as such as for now Morgan and the moon said I go for the person or asambo mo no mere amokwa bonten dumko kumnipa nya no odwene ho a wonti ase but threatening message bi and akwa IGP so but answer no kam ninkuti eheke until I sima do bego concern about EC recollation ho ne ma bebe ne ba de dem koma twan de ato aso
as the power we yield. Recollation today, as we speak, is illegal. Nana Dankwe Kufuado and the EC, they know for a fact. Say, the NDC, out of these 9 constituencies, they have won majority of them. They know. Obuasi East, NDC won it. Domiko Abenya, NDC has won it. In Sawo Medwejiri, NDC won it. Tema Central, NDC won it. Okaikwe, they know NDC won these seats. But they don't care. And what is making them so confident? What is making them so confident is because they believe what they did in 2020. That fear. Sa adieno moye in 2020 no. Sa ehuno. They believe say we are still living with it. And that is what is making Ikufuado more confident. Making Bawumia more confident that they can still do this again. That is the thing. Because they believe that this 2 weeks into me, Mamo, results of the presidential elections. But she's more focused on parliamentary. Ask yourself why. Because it is Ekufuado who is saying she should not release the results. Because Mahmoud Bawumia got 38%. Because they want Sa to 30 NDC for 88 seats no munyano. They want to bring it down all the way to 175. NDC for 188, no, they want to bring it down to 175. They don't want NDC to have 2/3 majority in parliament. You have to be very careful as a nation. And that agree from the next ender to the next 12 hours. Say Ghana no and Dania and Danny Biem, and the Kufuor is going to kill. Now the breaking news we are getting in the say a recollation now almost say Omobabe no channel EC office no one shot ember, so it will be done at Burma camp. See, that does not mean say the recollation, the old EC office or Burma camp. That is where they are looking to go and do the recollation. So if you are planning on going to the EC office, you need to split it. Now, some people in the Ghana military, and as someone paid for more Ghana, that is why they are all quiet. I can tell you, say, I am for Kesi more Ghana, 80% they know the decision Kufuor is taking with this. That is why they are all quiet. As I speak to you, they are assembling a soldier from the. In fact, let's you see, Mamika be control. And today is Friday. Let me rough cut it for you. So a person who say in Kofowe, we Ghanaians have to come together and stand, protect our country and democracy from tonight. From 1992, Fourth Republic, JJ Rollins be Ghana so. But we have seen transition upon transition. We have seen how incumbents welcome incoming government or president-elects from 1992, 1996, 2000, 2004, 2008. So we are losing power. You see how they allow a year transition to happen. And we have witnessed a year elections, how results, presidential results, EC officials release them to the people so that the tension in the system dies off. We have seen handing over Enya Krampono Mwa Musa Kakrano 2016. We saw it when John Mahama, the first time away president, losing power in the history of Ghana and in Africa. That was something that had never happened. Say a president comes into office, the first time he loses power. He has access to the military. He has access to the police. He has access to immigration, everything, national security. But then John Mahama says, no, let me hand over power. We in Ghana in 2016, nobody was scared in Ghana. Die-hard MPP fans were not scared. The so-called neutrals, the so-called ahemfo, asofo, we were all not scared, even though it was John Mahama's first time we were losing elections. We were supposed to be scared because John Mahama could have used the military. We were supposed to be scared because say John Mahama and as NDC for Kronoa. We were supposed to be scared because at that moment they were not ready to leave power, so they should have found a way not to leave power. Enti eno kekeno sena no krese John Mahama ye kronfo NDC for wiaye. They were supposed to be scared in 2016 to leave power or to hand over power. Nobody died. And we, mamenom to ejanom, to young men who were on the street dancing, enjoying ourselves, nobody was scared. Even though we had been told that John Mahama and NDC4, they have stolen a lot from us. They are criminals. So if John Mahama and the NDC had stolen, they were criminals. They had done things against the constitution. John Mahama would have been scared. The system would have been tensed. But we saw how the transition happened. We saw how the electoral commissioner released the results in less than 72 hours to let us all know that the NDC lost the elections and the Kufuor has become president. And nobody, no military person got worried. No ex-military person got worried. No ex-police officer got worried. No current police officer. In 2016, there was so much confidence in the transfer of power. We had a lot of confidence in the regime that was in power. And the question here is, why are we so scared today? Why, after 14 to 16 days, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo 8 years in power. Mahamudu Bawumia has conceded defeat. After 16 days, we are still here. We don't know the final result of the president. Why do you think this is happening? This is happening because the people in power today have committed a lot of crimes. They don't want to leave power. After 16 days. So I want to ask, why are we not worried? Why are the chiefs all quiet? Are they not worried? Why are the Catholic bishops not worried about this? Why is Peace Council not worried? Why is Christian Council not worried? Why is the National House of Chiefs, why are they not worried? Why are the so-called men of God in Ghana, why is nobody worried? It is not because they are not worried. It is because they are scared. It is because they know Akufo-Addo is dangerous. They know the NPP government is a killing machine. But if we are all scared and we all decide not to speak, then it gives Akufo-Addo that room to do what he's doing now. If we all decide not to speak, and that some few young men and women are supposed to be doing the work of the people who are supposed to be the elderly in the room for us, then at the end of the day, do we have the right to speak the way we are speaking now? Because the responsibility on you, the elderly, the chiefs, the bishops, the whatevers, your responsibility, you are shedding the money. So we are taking over your responsibility. Then it means we have the right to speak the way we are speaking tonight or every time. The reason why you are scared is because you don't trust Akufo-Addo, because Jane Mensah is not working for Ghana. Why were you not scared in 2016? Let me remind you something. Calculation. This was when John Mahama lost election 2016. The most painful.
Abusianfo neti for ini aten sema kemitila de betudwa. Se eye Ghana suggest for artist sebi omo eye Jubilee House. Suggest for na omo eye Bema company ade because regulation omo ye no ade a formation ayet ne chese omo koye no Bema company as EC office na old office na wono mu baako ena omo koye sa regulation ni se 7 feet aflepo at the core a MP Manuko match so do one tiase. You buy a flip here just a breaking news case here and just a be a bright near the another program in him the go to me winning. I say to me declare the city why they were winning. Right now no can say NDC seat na 188 na my margin some was on my teso no the bar 175 in the dia. Na Akufo-Addo mobilize ebeka soldiers for mama kukurum na omawa kudie tutu asem. That means say soldiers for na den F4 so in sema kemtela kan say soldiers for na share soldiers for no share Akufo-Addo echi momo yesande no. So soldiers for na ka say nim say any samanyuko no de kura 188 seat na ten almost some teso na be do 175 seat. Right now I kasa kwampo no ko ka be bo me nyina echi no MPP Manuko seat and still na and cross 100 just that as 1% and this Manuko no ebenya 2/3 of a parliament but we dey ebenya baso na sa 2/10 na 1% benya no omaso me ya se na be ya se MPP Manuko ama parliament business na dey intibit my akoso for American na kasa e kan sa asem no right now no ini nimsaye waso ko nipa nwotwe wu ni ade enu bi na Akufo-Addo person side esaye biem na ntia ye tene chese from aye community la ntia ye tene chese Akufo-Addo ye threaten IGP tampari pa even on no akasa life no threaten no then IGP tampari nyema na all threaten sa was say on sending the boys no munkokoro each coalition center no munkono mpweda mku detu transem wasene bia seat na aka na besa flip di ama MPP Manuko no na so IGP tampa person ntibeje sisi no Akufo-Addo person na send ya suggest for mukukuru especially coalition centers no sene be meet mas abutu na mubo to nyina no mesa sene so get for ni bi mo ma ba IGP so say be mit my agene nkwan finisem kwa kwa hande mu hu yi pa ma ke mtilade ba bon tambi yi sanse mu ye kai se ebra akofado na mahama ewo power na utimi here e catch to for some years on see police for maintenance na so then time na sa power no mu change in 2016 no almost more back akofado no mahama anye say wabokro no secret wo loot o man sika to show near the into over mass just Friday abobo to sene be ya MP man ko yede intimi power wa nyiwe mu nyina na so akofado hedu time o yes anima wi then time IGP no 2016 no ba office me congratulate you sa video never akofashe congratulate you say why had dear ye ba say ba be congratulate you why had never support you ni nyina akoso then time no mo she mahama se ni nyina akoso then so do pese IGP dan pa we ne de esane ne boss na mo kwede ngubutu but nya de be fa kamni nguti ke mtila ye ba ne dem command line atwaso.
They did in 2020. They can do it again. Defeat in any politician's life diligently, and you know, sir, chrono na obi the chrono at the end of the day, nipa BGD. Na say lose election. It's one of the most painful things. So who lose election now when you say we discuss where we nipa above two, you are not pained. You are just better. But what happened to John Mahama in 2016 was painful because he had worked, he had been truthful, he had done everything to prove that he wanted more time to put this country on the right track. Even that time, Ukraine only one term, no. After John Mahama lost of power, this is what happened. This is the transition.
Meanwhile, we are staying with issues relating to the president-elect, and Nana Akufo-Addo has promised to resource the security agencies for efficient service delivery. Receiving the Inspector General of Police and some senior officers at the Nima residence, Nana Akufo-Addo pledged his commitment at working with the security agencies to enhance national cohesion.
CP John Kudalo was in the company of some senior officers of the police service. The visit was to congratulate the newly elected president and pledge the service's unflinching commitment at working to maintain law and order. Inspector General of Police John Kudalo said the service is ready to serve to enhance the peace of the country.
As a police institution, we are not going to flinch in our responsibility to the government of the day, come 7th January, and also the good people of this country. We shall continue to be professional, very transparent, very patriotic and loyal to the state, and for that matter, the government of the day. Again, to see the security arrangements here as I've directed since the day you were declared the winner, whether it conforms to what your security details want, and also whether you are comfortable with it. So once again, congratulations on the victory you won, and rest assured that we as the people ensure the security of this state will not flinch in our support to you.
President-elect Nana Akufo-Addo promised to support the security agencies to work effectively.
We have an opportunity after the
Kelly, 7 John Mahama, or I was appointed as the IGP under John Mahama. I want to let you know that we, the Ghana police, the day you will take office or even from now, our service is to you. That is how democracy is. That is how the NDC government, what they left behind. That is the respect and integrity that they left with institutions. That is what made us so confident, and that is what made us believe that John Mahama will hand over power easily without anybody getting hurt. The police, the immigration, everybody went to the president-elect in broad daylight. Today, as we speak, the Ghana Police Service, IGP, the boss of Ghana Police Service, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, is threatening him. Tonight, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo is threatening Dampare that if he does not release policemen to go kill, he's going to release the military and that he will take care of Dampare. That is how bad. That is how dangerous. That is where we are as a nation. We have a president who does not respect the rule of law. Should the youth keep quiet? Should the young people of this nation react? Should they also go out and meet the military with weapons? Who are the military serving? Only the president of the people of this nation. Who is going to lose at the end of the day? Who is going to get shot? The military officer na yasumano na yire ne mba he no mote. Does someone know their families, where they live? I don't think all of them, their families live with them at their barracks. The police officer who is being prepared by the police council, that police officer, as he packs his things and puts on his gear and takes his gun, is he going to go with his wife and kids? These are simple questions that we need to be asking. We are scared because we have a tyrant. We have animals we gave power to. And it hurts because they are not ready to even listen.
Abusia for ini atensema eyeke tela edibetudwa. Na utsi ni nsem na okana ose. Soldiers for na yebe mobilize yomo amamakwa die to trasem or recreation centers na ama 7-seat aflepo edi akọ eye MPP side eye illegal no. Soldiers for ni mi se NDC amanyuko nda sukura 188 seats. Result ni kura mo. Omo nim result no. Na so akofara na adwen so peso ede. Wateso no de ba 175. De na momo so a omede omitimi akọ eye recreation centers no makwa kwede akọ die twasem. De nam so omo botu omo kumni pani ade. Nipa agrebo yes ya tse omo wo no. Ankopon from Kesi, but yinim say 7 January number na bia say will be account. Obia mbon hon bind there, but uti nsema came till a kana chese. Akufa do eden F4C easy game as I say. So nim no declare a presidential result na wu. Tiate. Na insema IPP number mi won say James no. Enim say about me in 38% of a Ghanaian wood. Kwakuya de nim wasi pa. Na 38 in there. That means a NDC amanyuko a Mamadano. The percentage besa kosoro. Na so omumba so made obi declare sa result na nya bre or parliamentary so. Na sa 9 a beka 7 constituency na flip ama a MPP amanyuko no. Ini say a presidential so apa. I can never break. Snack is not like that too. Then so I could father the Air Force and say, we need like warning and say, we need no idea. We declare say, Mahama say, about me 38%. The odd bay and yas and good. In your IT, I suffer for more Ghana. A year a police for more Ghana, soldiers for more Ghana, including him for 4 more Ghana. Me could up. When you name say, is James saying, and I had papa. And so my are quiet. They are worried. In some came to Lankan, they are worried. Now, when him say, Yama a men say, and ya papa, and ya cry because Flipwa 7 city me flip the ma in Pimajukuno. Didn't want to say. Or boys east sit na a flip ma in Pimajukuno. I didn't want to say, Ibi bright seat na flip ma empamanyuko ya dwene ho han ti ase do me kwa benya kwampo nti ya yetene chese omba som sade ma MPP amanyuko ni abra MPP na kasa pa bonta ma bede abe consider defeat wa opa ne se aba so sade ya de ma MPP ni no adwasa fo kwampo pa bonta peke ka we nyina se o ma ede o ma consider defeat se electoral night and a win so 18 mensa paso hedi ti bia no ede we declare all the 9 constituencies no ede ma MPP amanyuko but NDC amanyuko na mpene china no we no kan say ini nim se mensa onye adwuma ma Ghana ko adwuma ma Ghana fo so anko bet ko nka obete ebe afa eja office ni se bibisi anko so da Charlotte say wo bibisi anko so da Mensa is working for MPP amanyuko no eno na came to like ni abria or blast ni yepa na ose omo person made unbelievable power into omo yesa na niema omo diwo ewo asie eluti niema omo criminalities ni APP into omo sure no we no can say akofara so threatening message bi odama ajanchi bi dampara na eliki na o kanja ji bi dampara senke bi ya onyade o man boys ni kukum na kukum nipa na especially collation centers anji mi person ni tibeje inti akofara na plans on bed no bi usu military for na omonim se NDC ni de 188 seat no no makwa yede o makwa we collation center ko je to trust bobotu amani pa yede se bi o mawu enti sane ma we nyina ekoso underground we collation angazanga se yin lingadada ekoso underground ma kem try babo ntia me release asikitui okay can say me bit my na share or comment bit me so share am more than for so any bi ahwe higher for 1G chakram nyina